everyone, my name is Jamie Himes and I'm going to be telling you about the German Shepherd and just give you some information about our dog I'm sure you already know about. But I bet some of you just don't know how many different types of German Shepherds there are. And I'm sure when you hear the name German Shepherd, you probably think of a dog similar to this. This is the typical type of German Shepherd. This is called a black and tan. This is a predominantly tan dog with a black saddle over its back, black nose, black around its eyes. Now this is the most common type of German Shepherd there is. Next we have what we call a black and red German Shepherd. Again, same color type of markings, but where the tan is now a red coloring. But again, same look, same markings, just red and black. Now we have what we call a sable German Shepherd. Now a sable German Shepherd, there's no distinct markings in a sable coloring, but it's just tan and black mixed and spread throughout the entire coating. We also have something called a bicolored German Shepherd. Now actually this is the type of dog I have. I do have a bicolored German Shepherd. His name is Bear. This is the thing about a bicolored German Shepherd. Now the most important thing about a bicolored German Shepherd is the penciling on its feet. You'll notice the black lines on its paws where it connects kind of to the nails. That's the most important part, because there are some black and tans that will be predominantly black with some tan paws. If they did not have the penciling, we would consider that a black and tan. But because this dog in the picture has the penciling on its feet, it's considered a bicolor Shepherd. Next we have a pure black German Shepherd. Again, because it's pure black, there will be no tan, there will be no white, just pure black. And on the opposite spectrum, we have what we call a pure white German Shepherd. Again, no other markings, just pure white. Now next we would have a silver and black German Shepherd. Black, same markings, but the tan is now very light, almost grayish in color, not pure white, so that's why it's silver. It has a little bit of tan, almost gray to its coloring. And next we have a liver German Shepherd. So liver German Shepherd is more brown. So where the black is, it's now no longer black, but more brown. And the tan is still tan, but again, might come off a little bit darker, sometimes a little bit redder, but the black is the main part of this. It's no longer black, it's more brown. Last but not least, we have something called a panda German Shepherd. Now, I've never seen one of these. These are very uncommon, but with the panda German Shepherd, just like in its name, it now has white in it. So it's white, tan, and black. So the black muzzle that a German Shepherd usually has is now white. So it'll have some white in its muzzle. Sometimes it'll have white on its chest. This is a very uncommon German Shepherd. So if you find one, let me know. With the different color coatings, come the different types of actual lengths of coats. They do have a medium and some long coats. The long coats are a little more rare than medium coats because it is a recessive gene. They do have a double layered coat, so it's dense and thick at the same time. So get a good brush and a good vacuum, and hopefully you'll be set, because they do shed a lot. So you're gonna constantly wanna brush their coat out. Among the different types of coats there are also many different types of jobs that German Shepherds are used for. The main job that everyone has known German Shepherds for are police work. They're easily trainable, they are good at performing tasks, they follow instructions, they're great at tracking criminals, they patrol areas, they detect, and they hold suspects. So this is one area that they are known for and they are great at. Another area is the military. They scout duty, they warn their soldiers about upcoming hazards, whether it's booby traps, other enemies. They've also been trained to jump out of airplanes wearing a parachute attached to their handler. So that's pretty cool. Some really interesting facts that we've learned. Some great things that they can do are scent work. Because they are great at doing different jobs and they're great scent detectors, they do different things with cadavers. They are doing great things with search and rescues. They can do narcotics detention, which again goes hand in hand with police work. explosive detection, accelerant detection, mine detection. So these are some great things that these dogs are great at doing, and because they are so obedient and they are very driven dogs, they are great for doing any type of job. They're very intelligent, very energetic, and they do need a lot of exercise. If you don't exercise these kinds of dogs, because they are used to and they want to please and they want to do the jobs, sometimes they can have some undesirable behaviors like chewing and getting into things that you don't want in your house. So getting them outside, taking them for walks, throwing the ball outside, the frisbee, just taking them outside and getting them that exercise that they really require will cut back on these undesirable behaviors. So the German Shepherd is considered a large breed dog. They can range between 75 to 95 pounds. Some of the male dogs can get a little heavier, but because of the exercise that they require and they generally get, they tend to be on the leaner side. Height-wise, are between 1 foot 10 inches to about 2 feet 2 inches. Lifespan, they're between about 10 to 14 years. Like so many German Shepherds, they do have some health issues. One main health issue is hip dysplasia. That's the abnormal formation of the hip socket, which can cause painful arthritis. Hey, Bear, come here. Oh, he doesn't want to join us. I tried. Another one is degenerative myelopathy. I'll never be able to pronounce that, but that is an incurable disease of the spinal cord. It's kind of similar to ALS, and its usually onset is after 7 years old. It's associated with a gene mutation, so it causes the loss of communication between the brain and the lower body, and sometimes it can cause the paws to turn in. So it's something that unfortunately is not curable, and it's not great for the dog. But let's move on to their temperament, because their temperament is great. They're very active, very self-assured. They're always willing to learn and to please their owner. They're curious, which means they're very suitable for search and rescue, and that's what makes them such great dogs. They're very protective of their family. They aren't always inclined to allow strangers immediately into their life, so just make sure you're constantly socializing them. Some interesting facts I did find out that they have a bite force of about 238 pounds, which I would not want them hanging onto my arm because it will hurt. So don't let that happen to you either. They actually used to be called the Alsatian wolf dog. Now I know that the wolf dog was dropped, and then eventually they just became the German Shepherd. So that's something that I never knew, and maybe you guys did, but that's, you know, something I did learn. And also, get a good vacuum. You're going to vacuum almost every day of your life if you own a German Shepherd, because you're going to have dust bunnies rolling around your house if you don't. I hope you guys learned something new. You know, these are just great dogs, great family pets. I'm glad to have just inspired you to at least obtain something new. Thank you guys for giving me some of your night and learn something new.